We're in the woods. Two reasons. One, I want to have a little walk around and take the rucksack out for a stroll, and just sit down and have a brew somewhere. And this video, what I'm doing now, is one of TJM Metalworks' products. I don't use all of his products, obviously, because he's got too much for a range. I don't need all that. You saw the cook station video, which was great. Brilliant bit of kit, absolutely brilliant. On this one, we're going to do the tripod. Reason being is, I think it's an underrated item, and people sort of also always go for the fire anchors. But the tripod and the way that TJM Metalworks has designed it and made it is superb, better than any other tripod I've used. And I've had like the Petromax ones, and I've had various types of tripods, but to me this is the best, and I wanted to do a video on it just to demonstrate why it is such a good item, and not just its usability of it, but also the fit and finish. Fit and finish is superb, and so I thought we'd do a little video showing it in action. I'm not going to cook anything, but just put it up, put some pots in it maybe. We've got the fire tray here as well. I'll show you the fire tray because Trev does various forms of sizes and designs in fire trays. The cook station type 1, what you saw, he's come out with a bigger range in like a square shape, and also these round ones, which must be not the largest, because I know he's got a whacking great big one coming out, but that's more for your back garden. This is obviously car camping fire pit, but love it. Bigger the fire pit, the better. And if you can get it in the car, great. I've got slots where I can put it in, and in here I can put stuff inside it. So we'll set that up. But what we'll do, we'll go through the tripod. I'll try and show it in so many different how you can set it up as a tripod, and also as the ridge rack, which is my favourite setup. So let's do that. So this is going to be quite hard to get the detail in, being a GoPro. I can't really zoom in and out, but I'll do my best. I just wanted to show you the quality of let's try to do this bit first. And these all are sort of oiled, let's just say. So a lot of people who make tripods, as soon as you get them out, they rust straight away. I had one of these set up, similar to this, his earlier version, at Friars for about 4 years, and did not rust. And that was left out under a shelter, but the moisture will still get to it. So that's one section. And within this, which becomes the ridge rack, if you see closely, it's got really these lovely, I think they're brass or something or another, but you can see them, they're lovely. So that's one section. And then we've got these two here, all lovely hammer marks on there. And these are a good size length. You want a decent sized tripod. But yeah, so I'll show you how it goes together for the tripod setup. Right, okay, so the beauty of this, some of these tripods I've seen, they're an awkward thing to get them right. But this is not, this is really simple. Basically you got that and the two other sections, I can show you. And basically you just connect 1 and 2 on top of them, and that is it. Very simple and very solid design. So once they're there, just get the legs to the right position how you want them, and that is it done. Very, very sturdy. The way that you can dig it in the ground, but you don't really need to, and that is it. It just holds lovely. Now with the tripod, it does come with some chains and hooks. So let's just take a hook out and a chain. So as you can see, there's a larger hook, and these are all handmade by Trevor as well. all nicely. These are all hand forged. And this sort of skill is not about much nowadays. It's a shame, but it's not. So basically with the big hook, you just hook that through there and there you go. That's it. You can finesse it a bit, but that is it. And you can put as much weight on that as possible. All it's going to do is dig into the ground even more. You can put a big Dutch oven on that. And then, quite simple, you've got your chain, put your chain over. On the other side, put your hook. Let's double this chain up. And you can just then hook this wherever you want it to go. Excess chain, you can cut the chain down or do what you want with it, but that is solid. As you can see, I've just hooked the chain over, but take that down. You can see how that links together. And we go down to the hook, chain, and another hook. Just trying to capture all the angles from it so you can see it. And you can say put that straight over the fire on the ground in the woods, and you've got a great cook station there. And it's so simple. So this is a good sized fire pit. We've got 3 legs, all nicely. Even that bit at the bottom where it's sitting down on the ground, it's just nice. So he's going really easy. One there, and that's it. And now you're off the ground. Now I've used this, you can see it's being used, but it's not gone rusty. Obviously you've got to be careful. If you leave it out in the pouring down rain, it will do, you know, dry it off as best as possible, even re-oil it. And you can see there. But just the detail, I'll take you in closer to the actual stove itself. It's all got it's got a metal ridge around the edge that they put on. Just that little hammer marks there. Just looks really nice. And you're not going to get a fire pit anything like near, especially for the price that Trevor sells these for. There's no way. Even the tripod is a steal. I love it. I just want to cook something on it now. So what we'll do next, we'll do the ridge setup, which is my favourite. And so you've got your fire pit there. Basically all you want to do is level it out with your fire pit. And dig it in the ground. You can go as wide as you want on this. Just about there. And try and get as level as possible. And then with your cross section, put it there. And that is my sort of favourite setup. Level it up. So, how does this work? Basically very similar. It's got them little brass, whatever you're going to call it there, stops. Put your hook over. Now the beauty of this, you can have more than one hook. And if you've seen me in the old videos at Friars, was the amount of people we used to have cooking around one of these was brilliant. And yeah, so I've only got one chain, but I might cut that chain in half actually, but you can get the gist of it. Couple of pots, things hanging on the edge there. That is my favourite setup. and it's brilliant. Again, you can hook things on the edge. And the beauty of it, it's a safe fire. You're off the ground, and you know, you've got all the cooking ability there at your hands. All you need is to be able to cook. That one's slightly wonky that side, but never mind. So there, and then from that you can use the rest of his products if you want. Give you an example. Let's say we've got the fire anchor. So you've got all to hang your stuff from, so you can hang whatever you want now. But just say you want to grill something, we can get the grill out. So if you've already got one of these products, you can actually hook it onto there if you want, that's not a problem. Or if you've got one of his products already. You can use this conjunction with his products, so there we go. And it's beautiful because you can move it to whatever you want. And this is the fire anchor, the normal size fire anchor. He does the mini fire anchor, which is a bit more backpackable. So I hope that's been helpful for anyone who's interested in these products. I really wanted to demonstrate this because it's an underrated item. It is worth a video to show. The fire trays or the stoves, he's doing in various different sizes, and you know, there's one to suit your needs. He's even going to do a smaller one. Not got that ready yet, and but I guarantee I can't see anyone who can make a product as good as quality as this, and for the price. I just, you know, maybe I'm biased, but if anyone enjoys the outdoors and outdoor cooking, these products will do everything you need. And just as a note, I think if you'd have seen the cook station video, you know, this setup is like having a fire on the ground. You can move coals around. Another good thing as well is that if you have got a Dutch oven and you've looked into cooking with a Dutch oven, you don't need a fire. If you've got barbecue coals, this is a great stove for that. So you can put your coals there, put your Dutch oven on top. Just alone, you can use this as a Dutch oven fire pit with coals. And what I normally do is put coals down if I'm cooking, and then once I'm finished, chuck some wood on it. Also, there's loads of heat in them coals, and all of a sudden your fire's up and running for the rest of the evening. So I always have a kettle on the go. I always have a kettle on. You know, if you've got water, keep it hot. Then put it to one side to let it simmer. You always want hot water for washing up, for having a wash, and for all important, having a brew. So, and there's nothing better than having a kettle full of water and a load of people around, and anyone want a cup of tea. I love that, you know. I'll always make a brew for someone. So, yeah, that's it. I think I'll leave it there. Don't want to go on too long. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put a link in the bottom. Not sure, there might be a discount, but I can't guarantee that. I'll have a word with TJM Metalworks. Might be able to do a discount code for it. But definitely have a look. You ain't going to find anything better. Tripod and a stove and a fire anchor and all outdoor products. Okay, I'll leave it there. Bye.